Welcome back to the Los Alamitos preview show. Well, certainly a trainer who's made a big impression here at Los Alamitos over the past 3 to 4 decades. Trainer Denny Ekins recently announced his retirement effective at the end of last year. So our Director of Marketing and Publicity, Orlando Gutierrez, caught up and talked with Denny Ekins. Certainly he's been a very accomplished trainer. He's won numerous races. Let's hear about Denny's career here at Los Alamitos.
Well, a great friend of quarter horse racing will be retiring this Friday night at Los Alamitos Racecourse. We're talking about one of the greats here at Los Alamitos, trainer Denny Ekins, over 1,000 wins, over 35 stakes victories, some outstanding champions you trained over the years. And now, well, it's time for a new chapter in your life, right, Denny? Tell us a little bit about the retirement and what's in store in the future for you and your family.
Well, actually, we're retiring officially Saturday night. Will be the end of our 42-year career. So we're going to move on. We're going to move to Montana to be with our son, our daughter-in-law, and our granddaughter. And that's the big thing in our life that we look forward to. So when we end this, we're going to get up there. Of course, we're going to be in the snow and a little bit of the cold, but we're going to have a big warm house because we're going to have our family around us.
And on closing night of our last meet on December 18th, you sent out a horse by the name of Bling It, and the last horse that you will be the registered trainer on, and the horse won. So you're going out a winner. I mean, just fantastic way to finish the career. Tell me about that victory.
That was really special. That belonged to my longtime client and friend, Legacy Ranch, Pete and Ev Perella. That filly won that night, and that was really special to go out a winner and go out with one of their horses.
And you were here, like you said, over 40 years training horses at Los Alamitos Racecourse. A lot of memories, I can only imagine. Can you share just a few for us?
Well, we did. This has been a 42-year career. We started here back in 1975. We've had some tremendous owners. We've had some tremendous horses. We've had horses like a horse named Toltac, Ocean Runaway, Not For Long. We've just had some great stake horses, and what a bunch of tremendous owners. I can't thank them enough for what they've done for my career, because they've boosted along and helped us in just a tremendous way. So with the Mullers and Legacy Ranch, the Perellas and the Alicios and people like that, it's really been a lot of fun to train for them, to work here. Dr. Allred, I've trained a few horses for him. What a tremendous individual he is. And he's just done everything for me in racing that more than anybody can ever expect.
So let me ask you about a couple of horses in particular. I'll just say the horses' names and maybe the first thing that comes into your mind, some of your greats from the past. Let's start with Toltac.
Toltac was kind of the jump start of our career, because he was the first big horse we ever had. He and a filly prior to that by the name of Silvertown. Silvertown was owned by the people that sent me down here, Sunset Canyon Ranch. But then Toltac came along, and he was just a tremendous individual. He run really well. He made over $1 million, where making $1 million in was really hard to do. So he was a great horse. He went on to be a tremendous stallion, and like he was a springboard to sort of our career.
And Ocean Runaway.
Huh. Can't say enough about him. He was
Champion of Champions winner, 2 million futurity winner, made over $1 million. The way he did some of those victories was unbelievable, and I can see he's a pretty special horse to you, right?
He was, and when he got eligible for the champions, we ran him in in the Derby, and he got beat. And he got beat in the Derby, and that's what we was hoping to win so he could get in the champions. Well, he got beat by a really good filly. So we had to put our heads together, and me and Mr. Moeller talked about it. We decided to run him in the Z. Wayne Griffith, which was come right back in a week to run him in the trials for the Z. Wayne Griffith. And everybody thought we were doing the wrong thing because we run him back so quickly and stuff like that. But we were done. I mean, we didn't have any alternative. So they did. We took him to the gate, opened the gate, and he sets track record. So the easy part went out the window, but he set a track record, and then we were eligible for the champions.
And another special horse that you trained, Finding Nemo. Fun name. and great connections, and I got you to the winner's circle a lot of times.
Yeah, he did. He was a great little horse. You know, he belonged to Azevedo and Boyles, and Mr. Boyles was ill at the time that we had him, and his lifelong dream was to win a futurity. And we had Finding Nemo, and fortunately for us, we got to win the futurity for him just a while before his passing. So
one of your final champions, Flying Fig, a tremendous filly, made every big race that she ever attempted to race in, and just outstanding the way she competed just every time. For your good friends, Legacy Ranch and Pete and Evelyn Perella.
She was a tremendous filly. You know, she was only a foot away from making an awful lot of money. You know, she got beat an inch and 2 inches and then maybe a head to win 3 futurities. And she was just a tremendous filly. And when we let her up there, she really ran hard also. So she was just wonderful. Now we have some of her babies here. We're going to pass them on to someone else and let them go on. I hope that they will perform as she did.
Well, from a personal standpoint, Danny, it was a pleasure just talking to you over the years. Class act all the way.
Thank you.
We're going to miss, definitely, Denny Ekins, one of the all-time greats here at Los Alamitos. Back to the studio.
Well, thanks, Orlando. And I know you've followed Dennis Ekins
yes.
as long as I have, Les. And I go back to the 1980s when I first started calling quarter horses, and a horse called Toltac kind of put Dennis Ekins on the map as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you recall the Toltac era, but Denny's had Ocean Runaway, some great horses.
I remember Toltac years and I remember Ocean Runaway, but I remember especially Denny Ekins, a trainer that really gave me time. Whenever I talked to Denny, he gave me time to talk about his horses and how he really trains his horses. Denny, I have great respect for Denny Ekins.
And he was certainly a good public relations man, because I know when he had Toltac, he had all the Grims coming out dressed in white, and it was kind of like a prize fighter going to the ring.
I like
and
that.
Toltac was covered with all those handlers, and it certainly was a great impression. So we wish certainly Dennis Ekins the best of luck in his retirement and enjoying the time off with his grandchildren and his wife, Vandy, who's certainly had a big say in his success here at Los Alamitos as well. But